I always been the type of person who likes to get things done. Since I was a kid, my parents always taught me principles and values that still linger with me to this day. Since I was a kid, I even dare to say I developed a conscience. My parents teach me responsibility and accountability. I was expected at first to get up early, and for a 6-year-old kid, it was at 7, most late by 8, before the big man will arrive home. I was tasked with making out my own bed, picking up my toys, and taking out the trash. As time went by, more and more things were getting added: sweeping and mopping the floor, doing my dishes, cleaning my spot where I have the food at the table, doing my own laundry, preparing my own set of clothes the day after the next day, and so on. Until one day I became an adult and no longer needed the aid of my mama. Nowadays, the only thing I need to learn is to cook something for myself. Nowadays, the cycle repeats almost every day, and it has become a part of me. Now, getting this stuff to work, it will help me create a level of discipline on myself and for almost everything I do. As I became older, I was expected to deliver results and started to create this persona who always had the need to do things the right way. Now, I'm not implying that you don't need to deliver. Doing things the right way, of course, will always leave an impact on how people perceive you. There's times to perform right, and there's times to slack off and relax. You'll always need to be mindful in front of who are you performing always, because there's people who will always want to take advantage of your work and sometimes even profit from it. Growing up with this mindset started to take a toll on my mental health as I grew older and started to take care on how people around me perceive me. I always wanted to be that guy who always was the reliable one when no one was available, the first one to raise his hand when no one would, the one who wanted to be liked by everyone. So, and soon I started to realize that this behavior led me to have more enemies than allies. At first, I didn't get why because I was so young, but now I know it's because of so many factors: jealousy, envy, resentment, maybe a grudge, animosity, hatred, and many more. Yeah, I'm not going to play the victim here. I know in some ways I earned some people's resentment, and in some other occasions, I believe that hatred came from a lack of education or misinterpretation of my acts from other people. I get that not everyone got the same education as I did, or some had none. But can we all agree a lack of education does not justify a lack of basic etiquette? Perhaps I am wrong, and perhaps sometimes I think I might be the crazy one for thinking like that, or maybe I was born at the wrong place, at the wrong time. For what I gather, this is not an only me thing. I watch other people's videos and talk with other people of my own country and with American folk, and it seems like there's been this crazy cultural change in ideology throughout the years. I've started to notice that no matter what I did, people will not like you no matter what you do. So I got over it, accepted it, and started to take things in a more relaxed manner. And even when you are a the type of calm people, I guess what? Nobody likes you. There's still people who are not going to like you, and even when you speak with no ill intention, they will hate you. When you speak out your mind, no one likes you, and when you act to help others, here's a spoiler alert: no one will like you. Some people might say they like you and they will support you no matter what, Just always remember that people say they want to see you do good, but no better than them. Nobody cares if you're sick, unemployed, or going through hunger, but the moment you try to be happy, you'll see they'll hate you. Just always give it your all, but for you. Just go above and beyond, but for you. Yes, people help people in need, but for you. Start that business you want, but do it for you. Want to start a YouTube channel? Do it for you. I was expecting for times to change. I wasn't hoping for everything to stay the way it is, of course, but it seems like we have gone backwards instead of forwards. When I was a kid, I was hoping to see flying cars and cybernetic enhanced humans, but instead of that, here we are arguing about how many genders they are and waging war instead of finding new ways to help your own people. Um, one one time, a friend of mine once told me that he feels like there's a lot of mean people out there, and I told him that in fact there's a lot of bad and mean people all around the world, and this is not exclusively inside the US. I always believe this world already has a lot of disgusting types of people, but we cannot to be the few who are different. Just going against the current is always something hard to do, but you don't have to play against the current. I stopped caring a long time ago, and now I live a more peaceful life. You'll often hear people say that just don't listen to what negative people have to say, and that is good advice, I have to say, but we know that deep down we care. The advice I will give you is to practice self-awareness and meditation, and you'll see how people's opinion about you start to fade away with time. And inside those deep reflections, you'll often find that people will criticize the things they like inside of them. You will become a reflection of them. For example, the person who critiques that you are lazy oftentimes will be the lazy ones. The person who says you are egocentric will oftentimes have a low self-esteem, or they will be the egocentric type to themselves. Another example I can give you is if a person is often criticizing your every move, then it means that person lives a sad life where he has no focus on themselves. But beware, oftentimes it could be true. Sometimes you may be lacking in some areas, but just be mindful and practice meditation with care and be honest with yourself. You may not like the answers all of the time, but you gotta be honest with yourself to improve. Don't take anything personal, shake it up, get up, and always keep moving. Don't care about people's opinions, they're just that. Always listen to what people say and try to understand. I'm not saying to ignore everyone, but be more selective with the words and comments you take. If you let them, they will break you. If you reflect on them, they will make you. My name is Jaco, and I'm here to tell you to chill up a bit, go out for a walk, play some games, be with your family, or even exercise to calm your levels of stress. Drink a nice warm coffee with some cookies, and I hope to see you in the next video. I love you, and bye bye.